Hi, I'm Connor Jones, staff writer at IT Pro, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the differences between 4G and 5G. Now, the main difference between 4G and 5G is the spectrum band on which they operate. They use exactly the same airwaves, but 5G operates on a much higher spectrum band, currently in the UK between 3.4 and 3.6 gigahertz. Now, this is going to have a view to progress down in the years down the line when Ofcom decides to auction off the spectrum bands to facilitate millimetre wave spectrum, which is going to be between 24 and 86 gigahertz. Now, with high frequency spectrum bands comes faster speeds, and it's the speeds that everyone's really familiar with right now when it comes to 5G. For comparison, 4G, you can typically expect a speed in the UK of around 15 megabits a second, but with 5G, when you can get the signal, you can typically expect 150 megabits a second download, so that's roughly 10 times faster, and it's only going to progress in the years down the line. Another main benefit of 5G is the network capacity. So anyone familiar with 4G or has a 4G phone is going to be familiar with a scenario where you're in a highly congested area, let's say a city centre or a train platform after a Premier League football match has just taken place. You look down at your phone, you can see you've got full signal, but you can't download a shred of data, and that's because 4G is easily overloaded. 5G is going to come in and raise that ceiling and allow more users to connect to one antenna at any one time. So should you invest in 5G right now? In my opinion, probably not. And that's because the phones that are available right now that can actually connect to the 5G network are really limited in number and aren't future-proofed for future technology upgrades to 5G. In addition to that, there's really poor coverage in the UK, it's really patchy, so it's probably better to hold off for the time being. But don't let that dissuade you. It is a really exciting technology, and once it really takes off in the coming years, it's going to be really great.